Real life stories by real life people. The language barrier of Badu. So after 20 years of marriage, I'd finally divorced and wanted to dip my toe back in the dating scene. So my mate told me, get online, quick way just to meet people and just have some fun. So I signed up to Badu, and after a couple of days I connected with a guy that lived 5 miles away from me. He was East European. He was definitely my type. Muscles, own business, nice car. So we chatted. He said his English wasn't particularly that great, but from the text messages that we'd been exchanging, I didn't think it was that bad. So we moved our chat over onto WhatsApp, the usual. I sent him a voice note. He had no clue what I was saying. So we went back to just texting. So I was still active on my profile, scrolling through, and I got another message from an East European guy, same kind of area. And I noticed that he had the same car. Pictures of him driving around, pictures of the same car as the guy that I was already talking to. So I found out that they were cousins and they lived in the same house and shared the same car. But you know what, I weren't looking for long term, I just was looking for a bit of fun. So I was like, oh okay, give him the benefit of the doubt. However, I wasn't really interested in the cousin, I was interested in the first guy that I'd first started talking to. So after a couple of weeks, we decided to meet in a pub. I decided to get there first, went and ordered myself a drink, and he walks in and does not speak a word of English at all. So the whole time we were chatting, he was using Google Translator on his phone to have a conversation with me, which then proved rather difficult when you're sat face to face, because he's having to type it in his phone, show me his phone, and I'm having to type my bit on my phone and back and forth. So I was a little bit annoyed because I thought, do you know what, I just wanted to come out, have a conversation, have a few drinks and see what happens. After a couple of cheeky vinos and some shots, I decided to go back to his house, where we sat, and he asked me if I wanted a coffee, but he had no milk and no sugar. So I was like, no, it's all right, thank you. Then he's like, shall we go up to bed? Again, this is all done by Google Translator. It's not very romantic at all. So anyway, he takes me upstairs and he starts making these very strange noises while kissing my neck, and he's starting to moan and groan, and I'm thinking, this is a little bit odd. What is he doing? Doesn't even undress me. He just literally pulls his trousers down, pulls my skirt off. 2 pumps and a squirt later, we are done. I didn't even know that we had started. Oh God, the amount of noise he was making. It was like he was going for a full-blown Oscar. It was over within seconds. Needless to say, I got dressed very quickly and ordered myself a taxi to get the hell out of there and never to return.